Last video, we finished the playground. You can download it with link under video to start today's tutorial right away. This video, we learn how to move a character using a 3D capsule as its body. How to use buttons to move left-right easily with set velocity. How to create button jump. Drag value to slow down movement. Global gravity for player fall faster. How to use Physic Material to fix stuck on wall issue. How to create a perfect ground check to stop multi-jump. With box cast that will work in any conditions. How to create button run. How to fix bounce back from jump. All player movement in one video only. Let's get started. Last tutorial, we created the playground for our Mario 3D game. You can download it free with link under video. That you can start today's tutorial right away. Question here, should you use a capsule or cube for player shape collider? Answer, you should always use a capsule. Why? If you use a cube and there is an obstacle in front, when a cube moves, it's always pushed back and gets stuck here. Otherwise, a capsule has a round shape. It's always pushed up and never gets stuck. That's why we should always use a capsule for player shape. Let's change name of capsule object to player body. Turn off its shadow. Let's put Mario object inside player body. Whenever player body moves, Mario will follow and move too. Adjust Mario position, stand inside the capsule. Then make player body mesh invisible. Now you can see Mario move only. That's how player movement works. Move player at middle of the air. When game started, he's still on air, nothing's happened. To add physics or gravity to an object, we add Rigidbody to that object. Make sure use gravity is checked. For player, collision detection should be continuous, always update. Try to press play again. Our player has gravity now. Select player body. Add new visual scripting script. Name it player controller. Open it. To add button click event, use get key. Button D to move right. Anytime button D is pressed and holding, it will trigger true. Let's show a message if button is pressed. Copy to create button A, move to left. Press play. And try to press button D. Button click is worked. Open player controller script again. Now use set velocity to move player to right if button D is pressed. This script is inside player body object, so input this here will be object player body automatically. To move to right, vector XYZ will be 100. And to move to the left, vector will be -1, 0, 0. If you press button D, player can move to the right now. And button A, to move to the left. Very easy, right? To move faster, you can increase this number. Player moved faster. This time, let's try to move player with some free macro. Open Sample Visual Scripting Plus. To use it, just copy. That's it. If you have Visual Scripting Plus, it is inside macro character. They are the same. Open Player Controller Script again. Replace with new copied event. Direction is a vector with values, -1 to 1 only. To move to right, direction will be 1, 0, 0. Input object is object calling this event, player body object. This script is inside player body, so this will be player body object. To move to the left, direction will be -1, 0, 0. Press play to test it. Buttons worked, just the same when you used set velocity. So what different? If you add button jump to player and move player with basic set velocity, when you do jump and keep moving player to right or left, player will walk at middle of the air. Otherwise, if you use this macro to move player, player will not stuck at middle air after jump. To fix it by yourself with set velocity event, you can watch again this video. You will understand how to fix it with get velocity Y value. Open our script again. First, let's add a variable to control move speed of player. In object variable list, add new variable name move speed. Type is float. Enter player's speed. Now you can add value of variable move speed to our event. You can see two events player move to are the same. They are different at direction values. I show you how to combine them to one event only. First, add a flow variable with name move vector with a vector 3 type. Button D, move to right, vector will be 1, 0, 0. Do the same for button A, move to left. Vector will be -1, 0, 0. Now you can delete one event of player move to. For direction value, let's add variable move vector into. Press play. Player movement works very well. You can change player's speed anytime by changing move speed variable. Open player controller script. Add new button click event. Button jump is a one-click button, so we use get key down. I use button space to jump. Anytime button space is pressed down, this will trigger true. To make player jump, we will apply a force to player. Input this is player body object. Change mode to impulse. Force is direction of force will go to. We want player go up, add a force go up, with vector 0, 1, 0. If you want a stronger force to jump higher, increase the value. Press play to test it. Press space to jump. Great, it works. You can change the value to jump higher anytime. We have some free macro to control jump event easier. Let's use impulse and direction event. To use it, just copy. If you have Visual Scripting Plus, it is inside macro, no macro. They are exactly the same. Copy to use it. Paste it here. Replace it with new event, impulse and direction. Object is object calling this event, player body object. To move up, direction vector will be 0, 1, 0. Strength is value for low or high jump. Let's add a new variable to control jump strength. Type is a float. Add jump strength variable to our event. Now you can do jump, high or low anytime, by changing jump strength value. When you move player is slippery and take time to stop movement completely. To fix it, on Rigidbody component, increase drag value. Drag value is like deceleration. Now player movement can stop faster. When player jump, the falling speed is so slow. To improve it, open player controller script. Add onStart event. Use set gravity to adjust the gravity values. To fall faster, add number to Y value. Press play. Player can fall faster now. Adjust the jump strength to have a correct jump. I will set gravity is -40. Drag value is 3. And jump strength is 30. Depend on each game. You can change these values to fit your game. When you try to jump up a wall and keep pressing moving buttons, player will stuck there. To fix this issue, we need to use Physic Material. Create new Physic Material. Name it No Sticky, or any names you like. Set all values to 0. And these options to minimum. Add this Physic Material to Player Collider. Press play to test it. The issue was fixed. After you applied Physic Material No Sticky to Player Collider, player movement is slippery again. The reason is because you eliminated all friction from this Physic Material. So player body will have no friction when collides any objects, even ground objects. To resolve it, add a capsule object inside player body. Scale this object smaller than player body. Then move it below then player body object. I turn off Mario object and added some color to it, for you easier to see it. Move it lower than player body just a little bit. Rename this object to player feet. Then press play to see the result. Move player. The slippery movement has gone. Issue was fixed. You can turn off player body and player feet mesh now. And turn on Mario character again. You press play. Everything will works well. No slippery. No stuck at wall issue too. If you press jump many times at once, player will jump at middle of air. To fix it, we need to do ground check. Player can jump only if player feet touches other objects. But our player feet is too small here. If one object touches player at bottom like this, player feet cannot touch it yet, so button jump will not work. So, solution here, using box cast. Create a cube. Move it to bottom. I changed its color to green, for you see it easier. Let's scale it smaller than player body. You can see the green can touch the brick object. So button jump will work now. Move it up a little bit if you want, but must be lower than player feet. Rename it player feet box cast. And make sure you turn on is trigger for this collider. Now let's add some script for ground check. Move to bottom. Use on trigger stay to check any objects is touching the box cast. Input this will be player feet box cast. Collider is object that the box cast is touching. As you see, green box cast always touch player body and player feet. So you must exclude player body and feet from touching colliders. Let's add tag player to player body. If box cast touches any objects, exclude player objects, so player can do jump. Create a graph variable on ground with type as Boolean. If box cast touches any objects, on ground will be true, player can jump. Copy all of these. Replace with on trigger exit. If box cast not touching any objects, player is not on ground, player cannot jump. Let's adjust player jump event. When button jump is pressed, do jump only if player is on ground. Press play to see the result. Now you can do jump only if player is on ground. Turn all meshes invisible. And turn Mario visible again. Very simple, right? This will work perfect for any games, even third-person or first-person game. First, select player body. We currently have move speed only. Let's create walk speed and run speed. Open our script. Add button click event. Button, left shift for running. If button left shift is pressing and holding, it will trigger true. If true, player is running. Move speed equals run speed. If button left shift is not pressed, move speed equals walk speed. That's it. You can press play to test it now. Whenever you press button run, move speed equals run speed. When player jumped and touched object, at its bottom corner, player will be pushed back very hard. The reason is object player body has a head with round shape. To fix it, simply to change this head to a cube shape. Create a cube. Rename it player head. Reset its transform for the cube just fit the player body size. Make sure is trigger not checked. Then move it above player body. Press play to test it. If it still happened, player head is not tall enough. Adjust the size Y taller. Then try it again. If it's tall enough, the issue will be fixed. If the head is stuck on an object like this, just add the Physic Material no sticky into it. It works well now. The final step is, adjust the player head to fit to Mario head model. You cannot scale player body like this. All children objects will be scaled too. First, move all children objects out of player body. Then scale player body Y value smaller. Next, select player head and move it fit to head of Mario character. Player feet box cast and player feet have no changed. Finally, move all children objects back to player body. All done. Let's make all meshes invisible, but Mario character. We have a perfect player controller, with all movement now. In next tutorial, we will add Mario animations to fit our player movement. See you in next video. Thank you for watching.